Hello, everybody. I'm Jeremy from upstate New York, and I want to talk to you about my personal opinion on the new gun form law in New York State, thanks to Governor Hochul. We're all of us New York State citizens are now vulnerable now in public places now. They're being massacred and slaughtered, slayed, and shot to death now because we can no longer carry a concealed weapon in public places now. So what's that mean for us? It means anybody can walk into a Walmart's, Target, or place of business, schools, whatever. Any public place in New York State now that wants to kill somebody will go in there shooting and kill as many people as they want and can because we cannot carry a concealed weapon now to protect ourselves or protect our family or friends or protect normal citizens in the store or public now. So we are all basically screwed. Now, me personally, I can't own a gun because I have misdemeanor charges on me, thanks to a psycho ex I used to date that had me arrested because I refused to sign over my rights to be a father to an unborn child. So she had me arrested for that. So, now I got charges on me. Now, if I could personally own a gun, I personally would own a concealed, Glock or 9mm or something to protect myself and my wife in public because these days I'm too scared, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are worried now that about being grocery shopping or whatever and having somebody come in, disgruntled customer, disgruntled employee, and shooting up at the place. They're going to shoot us, me, you, your kids, your family, whatever, because they're pissed off at the world. They hate people, they're racist, whatever. They're going to shoot people and kill people, and we can no longer protect ourselves and protect our family, our friends, the kids, whatever. It's disgusting. Thank you, Governor Hochul, for taking away my rights to conceal a weapon to protect myself in public and other people now because, you say, oh, it's the good gun owners that are causing the shooters. No, it's the criminals. Now, criminals will get guns. All the guns that have been done, most of these shootings have been done with illegal guns. Hot, stolen guns, whatever. Yes, there have been a few that were 18-year-olds have turned 18 and got guns legally and then shot and killed people. Yes. But anybody who wants to commit a murder or a crime will commit a murder or a crime regardless of the law. So they don't care about going through the right chains to own a weapon. They will get it illegally, buy it off the black market, wherever, steal it, whatever, to commit crimes or murder or shooting. It's not the good, real gun owners that are committing these crimes. Now look at Texas, the Unifieldale School. 377 cops. 377 cops were at the school for over an hour and never once pursued the gunman. They stayed in the hallway because they were scared. Single one of those cops should be reprimanded and lose their jobs because they put their lives before all those kids that were killed and those two teachers that were killed. Now, the one cop that arrived there within the first 3 minutes, his wife was a school teacher there, and he went to go running in there to do his job. What a real cop's supposed to do is to protect and serve. Now, he went charging, he was going to go in that route and either stop that gunman or distract that gunman and get shot, but he would have fired back at that gunman and saved a lot more kids and teachers from being killed. Now, all those cops were disgusting because they stopped that gunman, they tackled him, took his gun away, and dragged him outside. Those ain't cops. They're disgusting human beings. They all should get the death penalty for every single one of those kids that were killed and those teachers that were killed. They all should be charged with murder, just like that gunman. It's disgusting. It's against the law. You're supposed to protect the people like me. So because people like you that can own a gun don't protect people like me, how can I protect myself now if I cannot own a gun and protect myself? Now, these are the reasons why I want to own a gun and protect myself and my family because cops can't even do their jobs. What kind of world do we live in if us as Americans can't own a gun? Our amendment says that every single American should be able to bear the right to own a gun. So I want to be able to protect myself because these cops ain't protecting me. You know, because I got stupid charges on me because of a stupid chick. I should still be able to own a gun if I want to own a gun to protect myself, my family, my wife, kids, whatever, in public. It's too scary these days. Now look at that idiot there that went into uh, that mall there at Greenwood Park Mall in Indiana and was shooting people. Now, if it wasn't for that, what was he, 17 or 18-year-old kid there? I don't recall the guy's name that stopped the shooting though, but if he wasn't able to own a gun and everything, concealed weapon, how many more people would have been shot and killed now at the Greenwood Indiana Mall there? I think the kid was what, 17 or 18 years old, they said, and he was there buying lunch or whatever at the food court, and the gunman came in and started shooting people. He got what, 3 people, I think. And he said he shot and injured or killed or whatever. Now, if that 17 or 18-year-old kid didn't own a gun, wasn't allowed to conceal a weapon, how many more people would have been massacred and slaughtered and murdered until the cops showed up? Now, if the cops showed up, they wouldn't go rushing in. I guarantee you that. They would all keep their distance, set up a perimeter, wait for SWAT, whatever. And then, I don't know if they would go in. I personally don't think they would. But, if he wasn't there to carry a concealed weapon and everything and stop that gunman, he put his life on the line and confronted the gunman. A normal, human, real gun owner that did what he was supposed to do. He put his life in the line and stopped this gunman from killing and slaughtering more people. And that's what I want to do. I personally was in the military before, the Army, 427. I did all my training at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, Delta 128, 1st Basic Combat Training Regiment. My drill sergeant was Drill Sergeant Beck. I was a Rough Rider, and, personally, for somebody like me and everything, if I'm in a public place or whatever, Walmart's, whatever, Target, whatever, and gunman comes in and everything, me personally, since I can't own or conceal a weapon, I would try to do whatever I could. Just sneak up behind the gunman and take him out with one of the trains and the whole as I was learning that basic training. I'd put my life in jeopardy and I would get shot or whatever, killed, whatever, though, but I would try to stop that gunman any way I could in New York State. Now, I guarantee you, a lot of people in public, whatever, they wouldn't confront a gunman or try to stop a gunman because they're too scared. They're worried about their life, but, me personally, it's not about my life that matters, I do whatever I could to protect my wife, protect, the parents there, the single parents that have kids, and protect the kids too, because the kids' lives are more important than my own lives, a single parent, losing a kid or whatever, that's going to be devastating. But, I'm not worried about my life. I'd be more worried about trying to save their lives, But if I could own and conceal a weapon in New York State, I could stop somebody coming in shooting up people better than I could by trying to stop them with my own bare hands, and I could prevent a lot more people from getting shot, slaughtered, killed, or murdered, I mean, you don't know what the person's going to come in with, an assault rifle, a Glock, whatever, a handgun, whatever, a knife, whatever. But, if I could own a weapon, my own gun here, then that just stops the gunman from killing more people or shooting more people than I could with my bare hands in New York State. So I don't know if there's any petitions going around in New York State yet, but I'm going to start a petition. I'm going to figure that out tonight. I'm going to, see, get it going on Facebook and everything. So if you want to follow me on Facebook or whatever, or, once I get this post going and everything, it's jtsweet72784@gmail.com. It's the Facebook. You want to email me personally, you can at jtcross2007@gmail.com. Just put something in the subject line so I know. But I'm going to try to start a petition, if there's not one going in New York State, that every single American in New York State should be allowed to carry and conceal a gun, because these days everything's getting so crazy and scary and everything. It makes you not want to go out shopping no more, go to school anymore, because you're not going to stop anything with your bare hands in New York State. But, I'm going to start a petition to New York State to see if we can get misdemeanor charges overturned and everything, to where if you want to own a gun, you can own a gun. That way we can better protect ourselves, because it is our amendment for everybody to bear arms. That is everybody's right. So, but, if any American wants to own a gun, any American should be able to own a gun regardless of their criminal status. Not everybody's killers, not everybody's criminals. But if you want to be a criminal or commit a crime, you will. You will get a gun, weapon, knife, whatever, any way you want it. You'll do whatever you got to do to get a weapon. So, but, I think punishing any American that wants to own a gun is disgusting. It's all thanks to the Democrats. The Democrats are all trying to slaughter every single American so we can't protect ourselves. The Democrats are trying to take away our rights and our freedom more and more every day. It's all about control by them, okay? I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. So hate me, love me, whatever. I vote any which way I want to vote. But I never voted Joe Biden because I wasn't stupid. Look what he did. He destroyed America. But that's enough of that. Let's leave politics out of this, okay? But the Democrats are trying to take away everybody's gun rights. We can no longer conceal a weapon. We can no longer protect ourselves in public. So let every American get killed, because a lot of these cops are too damn scared to put their lives in the line like they swore the oath to uphold. So they'll protect themselves before they protect a normal American citizen during the gun battle. So if they won't protect us, how can we protect ourselves if we can't all own or conceal a gun? It's disgusting. Now we're all left open. We're all left as an animal to be hunted, slaughtered, and slayed in public now, because you don't know who you can trust. Because you go into public at all these grocery stores and everything. It's not like they have metal detectors that anybody passes through. So how do you know if anybody has a gun in their backpack or not? Nobody's searched, nobody's x-rayed, nobody goes through a metal detector, so they could have a gun in their backpack or their pocket or whatever and start shooting up everybody at the grocery store. You don't know. Now, if us as normal citizens can all own a gun, if we want to own a gun and be able to conceal a weapon, then guess what? We can stop that gunman before he slays and slaughters and murders a lot more people, Think about it. People, if you want to be brainwashed by the media and the Democrats about guns and gun reform laws and everything, saying, oh, well, it's every American that gets a gun that's causing all these murders and slaughters and shootings in Publix and everything. No, it's not. Criminals are going to be criminals, and they're going to murder people if they want to murder people regardless. Good, bad, whatever, But if all good American citizens that want to own a gun, regardless of the criminal status, wants to own a gun, can own a gun and conceal a weapon, they can protect themselves and protect other people in public from massacres happening. They're happening more and more often these days. So, us as true American citizens, we all need to stand up and say enough is enough. Let's all own a gun, and let's all protect ourselves and protect each other from all these massacres and shootings and slaughterings happening in public. Now let's all get on the same page. Love me, hate me, I don't care, but you can't stop the truth and the facts. The truth and the facts are that we all have the right to bear arms. We all should be allowed to protect ourselves, because these cops are not protecting ourselves. They did it in Unifieldale in Texas. They did it at the Indiana Greenwood Mall. They didn't. It was a normal American gun owner that concealed a weapon, that did the right thing, and that stopped a gunman, not a cop. A normal American gun-owning concealed weapon citizen did. So what's that tell you? If cops are not going to protect us from gunmen and from being slayed, then who can we trust and who can we rely on? We're going to have to stand up for each other as citizens and try to look out for each other and stand up for each other and try to protect each other in public if a shooting happens, regardless whether we are able to carry a concealed weapon or not. We all have to put our lives on the line and stand up and confront a gunman and stop them before they kill more people. How would you feel if your kid or your wife or your daughter or your son got killed in public, at a Walmart because a gunman came in and started shooting people and everything? You can't own a gun. Not one single American citizen in there has a gun on them because you don't have a gun right no more to carry a concealed weapon. What are you going to do? You're just going to sit there and let everybody get killed and slaughtered and slain? No, I'm not. Personally, I'm going to try to do whatever I can. I'm going to throw cans or bottles or try to sneak up on the gunman, charge him, try to take him down, and subdue him before he can kill more people. Because the cops are just going to stand outside and not stop the shooting. You're, as a citizen, are going to have to stand up and put your life on the line to stop a shooting. Now, do you want to be a coward? Or do you want to try to be a hero and try to stop somebody from killing more people? I know I'm going to try to stop a shooter from killing more people, if I can. So, like I said, love me, hate me, leave your death wishes or whatever in the comments all you want. Email me. I don't care, but the facts are the facts. The truth is the truth about gun rights, So, I don't do many videos, but, I'm going to do a couple more. I'm going to do one for a presidential debate for myself, for me to run for president, for you to vote for me. And I'll tell you why in the next video. It'll be on YouTube in a little while, so you can look it up, find it. JT Cross 07 is on YouTube. If you like this video and everything, share it. Let's get it viral on Twitter, on Facebook, whatever. And let's get the word out there. How everybody needs to own a gun. Because we got to protect ourselves. Because, now we can no longer protect ourselves or our family or our friends or our kids or our brothers or our sisters or our parents. Now we're all left as sitting ducks because the Democrats want to take away our gun rights or our right to conceal a weapon. So these shootings are happening too much, guys. So let's stand up for our rights. I'll try to work on that petition for New York State so we can get the concealed rights back and everything. And I'll try to get a global petition going around so every single American that wants to own a gun or bear arms can. Alright, guys, so if I get those going, I will put the links in the description for those petitions. So, yeah, let's get the word out there about, gun reform and trying to protect ourselves and everything. And because these cops ain't doing it, guys. Alright, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace. Be safe. God bless America. Remember, it's not just Black Lives Matter. It's all lives matter, regardless whether you're black, white, purple, pink, Chinese, Asian, Puerto Rican, Spanish, Guyanese, Pygmies, Lebanese, whatever, Kidanese, or like the liberals say these days, he, she, it, thing, aliens, whatever, So I don't want to be racist, binary men, binary women, transgender men, transgender women. We're all equal. We're all the same. But no matter what, there's only two genders in this world, guys. You're either born a male or you're born a female. Whether you hack off that ding-a-ling or not, or get growth hormones for, how shall I say it, breastises, you're still a man and you're still a woman because guess what? You either have ovaries still or you don't have ovaries. So you're either a man or you're a female. There's no in-betweeners. Okay, so let's get that right. There's no in-betweeners. Male or female. We never had all this transgender crap in the 80s when I grew up. We never had he, she, it, thing, male, whatever, black, purple, pink, yada. We never had all this racist crap back then either. We didn't have snowflakes back then or whatever, If you want to talk about, sexual predators, talk about that chick that kissed that 11-year-old boy in Paycheck. I think it was Paycheck or Plain Check, where she kissed that kid on the lips. Yeah, see? I forgot what movie it was, Plain Check or Paycheck or whatever, that kid that was rich or whatever, and that girl kissed him on the lips. She was a grown woman now. Now that's sexist, and that's a pedophile right there. Now go after her if you want to be a snowflake, okay? So yeah, like I said, love me, hate me, I don't care, but there's no in-betweeners. Let's get this gun reform law going around the world. Let's get this video global, guys. Amen. Peace. Be safe. God bless, guys. Remember, we all bleed the same. We all sweat the same. We all live in America. We all have to work to make a living. So watch out for your neighbor, watch out for your friends, your brothers, whatever, your sisters, whatever. Remember, we're all the same, guys. Let's all bear arms. Let's go. America number one, guys. Amen.